is this an opportunity for you guys to kind of chart JSU's course in
Yes.
Division I
Yes,
playoff
yes,
deal?
yes. I mean, if we don't represent ourselves well enough to be considered, and we haven't been up to this year, considered a preseason thought for everybody that votes for the top 10 teams in the country next year, then we didn't make our mark well enough. Because when you're trying to recruit the way we do, sell your program to your fans the way we do, then you got to step on a national stage and play your best football. And this is a national stage, and we got to play our best. The two other times we had been in the playoffs since I've been here, it was an afterthought. We were glad to be there. We're a lot better than we were in those days, by the way. And I think we're a lot more focused about who we are now that we're working.
Are you a better coach since then?
I think so. I'm a better coach because I know more about the systems that recruit the right kind of players, that get the right kind of things done on offense and defense. It takes a while for everybody to get all the small pieces right. I mean, we're all better coaches here. I got a better coaching staff. That makes me a better coach. And primarily, a lot of them are the same, primarily because we've just been working together for a while. You know, one thing you see when you get to this level is you see a lot of older head coaches. You notice that? It takes a while to get this right.
Overhead coach.
Older head coaches. Is Mike older than I am?
Oh, older head coach.
Older head
Coaching over
a lot of older head coaches this level, and I think that's where your best coach can be done. You've been in the same place 10 years. You've been in the same place. How long has Mike been there? Laycock's been in William and Mary since 1984, I think.
I think Ayers is 23 and Wofford 26 altogether.
And Jerry Moore walked down the hall one time and said, "Have you ever heard of Appalachian State? Where is Boone, North Carolina?"
You know where
I remember when that happened, 1989. Yeah, I said, "You got a chance to get that job, go there." So I know when his started. He was a receiver coach for us. So this kind of coaching that's done at this level is really quality coaching, because you just keep taking care of the small things over and over again. And, you projected a guy that, what'd you weigh coming out of high school?
Probably like 215.
That's going to weigh 250 and run faster and take care of his books. You just pick a little better, Texas play for anybody. But we had the foresight and had a plan there, and redshirted him, and kicked his butt and made him grow up and go to class. Right, Texas.
For any of the players, how anxious are you guys to play based on what happened the last time you guys played?
I'm ready for some redemption myself. I don't like going out the season like that, and I'm extremely excited to get a chance to, prove ourselves on the field.
Yeah, I mean, just to add on to that, it's kind of like coming off of the worst game of the year, going into the biggest game. So it's like totally opposite feeling than we had last time we went onto the field. So it's pretty exciting.
James?
Well, that's a chance for us to redeem ourselves defensively. That's been a focus for us all year, is having a dominant defense. And in the fourth quarter of that last game, we didn't act as a dominant defense. So it's a week for us to come back out. And against a smash mouth team like we're playing, that's just going to run it downhill at you all day. If you can come out there and play dominant defense and assignment football, it's one of our goals as a defense, and it's going to take us to where we need to be.
Give me an idea how difficult this is to prepare for. Something you don't see very often anymore.
I guess it's a benefit playing against Georgia Tech the past 2 years. We know what schemes and stuff like that, works against what plays. So, and then we had a bye week this week and gave us extra time to prepare. It's just, assignment football, you be in your gap, I mean, it's not a, I guess like you ain't playing basketball on grass. It's not like playing Murray State where they're just going to spread you out and throw it everywhere. They're just going to line it up and run it at you, I mean, you got to have your gaps filled. Play assignment football.
Yeah, I mean, and also with that, after we lost to Tennessee Tech, Coach Crowe came and told everyone that to get where we want to go and to win this national championship, we're going to have to show a lot more poise and confidence. And I think on a defense standpoint, just us playing against Wofford, who runs the triple option, and we've seen it the last times we played Georgia Tech, we had 2 weeks to prepare for it. So we've had over a month and a half, just practicing against a triple option, and it's not the most exciting, offense to play against, but it's definitely, we definitely have a quiet confidence about what we're doing because we've done it so many times, and I think that definitely helps us.
It's going to test you mentally, though, I guess.
No, definitely, yeah.
That's big. I mean, obviously physically we know about, but mentally that's going to be the biggest test probably.
Definitely. Like, one missed assignment is in a touchdown. I mean, you've seen, like, if you look at their record, they scored plenty of points. So, if one person's not there to get the pitch when they need it, then it's 6 points.
What makes it so hard, I guess, is tackling that guy that ain't got the ball every time. Like, you come in there, you hit that fullback, hit him. He ain't got the ball the whole time, and you're sitting there thinking, well, the quarterback's just an arm reach away. And as soon as you reach for that quarterback, the fullback's going to bust it, and the first guy to touch him is going to be the safety, and that's, 10, 15 yards down the field. You give up too many of those plays, and it's not good.
The best way to play defense against them, though, is keep the ball.
But isn't it true, though, that what they run is not a good comeback offense? So if you get up on them early, they don't have that capability maybe to come back. And I remember, I can remember a Clemson game when they played Oklahoma. Right. And they ran that wishbone, and you got up ahead of them early, and they just couldn't come back. And
Citrus Bowl.
But is that, is that fair to say, though? If you get up on, you won't be able,
I wouldn't relax, because you'd have thought 24-7 in the fourth quarter was enough to hold down too. I mean, not to the point of relaxing. But I tell you about these guys, and I saw it if you watch Georgia Tech play Georgia. I mean, except for their own mistakes, every time they were down, they were right back in it. To me, it looked like he shouldn't have thrown a single pass in the fourth quarter. It depends on how well you run it, who your playmakers are. But I think for them to be in that offense, if they were down 3 scores in the fourth quarter, that kind of thing. But you relax, that number 7 can go from one end of the field to the other.